It's the third week in May, and we're going to take a quick look at the garlic in the front here. You can see it's very big. Some of the bigger stalks, one of the varieties over there, it looks really like corn, like short corn. It's so thick. These ones aren't super thick, but still you can see here, it's just crazy how thick it is. And it's amazing. So it's getting closer to the time when we would harvest it. With so many different varieties, I'm not sure exactly when they'll be due, but basically been looking into it a bit and going to be researching that a little more. We've had lots of wind around here in the past bit. Severe wind and rain, and then warm sun. So basically it's been a lot of different changes for the crops, and we get some broken limbs and stuff. But one thing I just noticed last week, it's probably been there a while, was scapes. So we have 8 different varieties, 3 of which are hardneck. And so this front one here, that one, and that one are all the hardneck variety, which they form that woody stem in the middle, big thick one. And here is what they call a scape. This part in the middle, it comes up, and it's not a leaf, an open flat leaf like that. It's round, and it comes up, and there's a little bulbil that forms in there, and that's actually where they form little seed clusters and part of reproduction. So you can see another one here, make a fat one here, and basically you can break them off and use them, eat them. Basically they're kind of like a green onion, but it's like a garlic. It's got a very garlicky taste, and that's also kind of a sign that your harvest is getting closer. So they start off like this usually, and come up and curl around, and then they straighten out. So this one's not quite as curled. This one's got a nice curl in it. This one here, and I can't remember if they start straight and they curl up or they go the other way, but that's some part of the sign there. You can see these ones have the bulbil here, a nice thin thing, but it's a cool thing that you really don't see unless you grow garlic or you're part of a CSA thing, but normally don't see those things. You never really see those in the store unless you're in a real specialty store. But there's those giant ones that look like a corn almost, and they have something. Actually, I guess they have one too, a scape in there. It's just not there it is right there. You can see the bulbil part there, so they have them as well. So more than those ones. Here's our last variety, and they have scapes right here as well. And then the ones back there, I don't see them, but like I said, okay, so and some of the varieties, once again, 8 different varieties, 4 boxes, half and half, and some of them start to have the yellowing leaves, and some of them still have lots and lots of green leaves, or they're pretty much all green. And that's one of the signs that you can tell that harvest, or the signals that you should harvest it. It's kind of tricky with garlic, because if you harvest it too soon, the bulbs haven't fully set, and either they won't be big enough, or also they might not have enough papery stuff. If you wait too long, then the papery husk starts to degrade, and then they won't keep as long. So it's kind of a real tricky thing. So we're going to try and figure it out as best we can, but some of it's just going to be, I want you guys to leave the box so I can plant other things, so we'll just do it. But some of them, that's the thing with the different varieties. Honestly, probably be best if they all had 8 different harvest times, but probably won't be that specific, just because I don't want to try and manage 8 different things. So anywho, what we're going to do here is plant in the middle. So basically what we want to be able to do, that's why I left the middle in these ones. What I'm going to plant in these 4 boxes is just like a big melon or squash type thing, either pumpkin or cucumber, or not cucumber, watermelon, pumpkin, butternut squash, that has plenty of room to spread out all over. So I left a little area in there so that I can plant right where that weed is popping up, so that I still could leave it there and leave the seed alone and let it start to grow before I harvest around there. But I want to at least clear a good spot in there, so that I don't have plants growing right next to my seedlings, because I want to be able to give them some space and make sure they get plenty of sun, so that way they can get warm up and pop up. Because honestly, I think if I planted a seed in the middle of that forest there, they wouldn't have a very good chance of popping up as much as some of the others. So I'll at least have the clearest section in the middle, and maybe that'll be a good chance to just harvest a few, see how they come out, and then see if they need to, for the rest of the crop, leave it a little longer or pull them all up. And so that's what's the beauty of having so many plants and different varieties, is I can just take a sampling, see how they work, and then move on to next time. So anyway, that is all the garlics for this week, and we'll see you next time.